Hello. So let's next have a short look for the colors and what is if we talk about user interfaces. So what is the meaning for those? As you can assume that in graphical user interface, the colors will have a really important meaning because some colors could irritate and to catch the focus of the user. You can do much with the colors to catch the focus and how to give the feedback. We have tried already how to use the colors and buttons to give the feedback on the user. So the colors will have a really important meaning. And this, as we discussed earlier about that intuitive user interfaces and that kind of things, and what is related for the learning, what is related for not learning. But like this, red colors, traffic lights, it has been used in traffic lights, so we know that we have learned that usually if there's red color we have to stop and green means go and so on. So we can use the colors. If you use the colors in feasible way in our user interfaces, that will give much better usability to user. And perhaps from the school, remember that we will have these primary colors, and then we could divide the colors for more detailed parts for that. So and if we are splitting this for smaller and smaller parts, then we could get the unnumbered way of colors. So we could get this sliding from the one color the other color and the combination of that. And if you are wondering that why there are two different kind of colors, is that in the displays we are using so-called RGB colors, red, green, blue colors. This means that these are active colors because the displays the color is active, and in the paper the color is passive, because in that sunlight or in the room environment there will be the white color, and the colors will be reflected from the paper. So the colors mean that on the paper that how you can see the color is that it is that which is reflected from the white light, but in the RGB, the active colors from the screens means that that certain color is actively produced by the display system. So that's why there's a different way for that. And when you add those colors together, then you could create this whatever combination color for that. But in the displays, there will be pixels. There will be small pixels that create these red, green, blue colors, and when you add those two colors together, then you could do the combination color, the final color, what the user, what our eyes can see. And if we talk about the color harmony, is that some other combination will be blessing our eyes easier than the other combinations. So they are blessing, and then there could be this chaotic. Some of the colors are chaotic. So if you use the different colors together, so you could and I guess that you can guess that in our user interfaces usually we are trying to get some kind of harmony situation and not a chaotic. Even if you like to get some alarm, I think you should avoid discarding, because that gives the user experience that the user can't recognize at all what is your functionality purpose in your user interface. And in your user interface, you could use so kind of color schemas, so they could be based for this analogous colors, which are how to say, they are somehow from the same area, and one example could be from the nature. So there will be, like in here, the different variations of this green area. And then it could be these complementary colors. If you will have this color circle, so they are colors from the opposite side of that. So that's especially when you would like to get some kind of contrast effect to your user. So you could use this. You could use this complementary colors, which are from the opposite side of these circles. And same color with different background gives you the different kind of feeling about that. So even there's that same red color in all of these backgrounds, so the feeling that you will get, it's different that if the background is black or yellow. In here, of course, the contrast is higher, and in here the contrast is less. So that depends about which kind of feeling you would like to give to your user. And what kind of feeling we would like to give the user is that if you use these warm colors, they will indicate the user some things that are related for this, which give this a warm feeling for the user. And then the cool colors, of course, give the feeling that you're not so, like in the thermometer Kauge, if you use this blue color, it means usually the cold temperatures, so it will indicate with the colors that the range in that, the value in that area is going to be cold, and in the high temperatures the numbers could be, or the scale could be red, so that will indicate even with the numbers that it's going to be hot, the temperature will be high. And then you could use these neutral colors when the user give those as to give it some kind of neutral feeling. So if your message is neutral, then you can use these neutral colors in your user interface. Colors also act like this non-verbal communication, so they will have a different meaning. And if you're creating this international application, so then it might be worth to also consider that what is the meaning for the different colors in different cultures. So because they could have a different kind of interpretation in different countries, that how these certain colors will signaling to the user. And at the end of this presentation, there are the links where you can get more information about what the colors will mean, what kind of meanings the colors will have, and what kind of guidelines there are to use the colors in user interfaces. You don't need to do this exercise now, but when you are doing the final exercise, so take these colors, take the care of this usability of the colors in your final exercise, and I'll put to that reporting guidelines that how you are referring for the colors in your final exercise. So when you make your final exercise, try to use this when you are giving basis why there's good usability in your application by using these different colors. So you could use these references, which are end of this slides, to give some basis for your color usability reasoning, why you are using certain colors and what is the reason, what is the fact behind for that it will give the, or is it that it is good usability in your application or your case.